Okay, here's someone who didn't have a good Thanksgiving. President-elect Joe Biden, who, happened to find out that you can get killed walking your doggy. Yeah, Joe Biden, what was it? He broke his foot walking his dog Scout.
Playing with his dog, they claim.
Playing with his
Major
dog.
is the name of the dog, too, which I definitely don't think that's what happened, no matter what. The man is 89 years old.
Yeah. I got to say, though, I mean, so now he's going to be hobbling around, in a boot. Just pretty funny. It's just typical, sort of the interregnum period. Joe Biden's out playing with a dog, and then, he falls down.
Yep. And meanwhile, while Joe Biden is playing with his doggy and breaking his foot like some sort of hapless TV sitcom husband, halfway around the world, his bid to defeat and overthrow Trump in a coup has been thwarted. I don't know if you guys heard about this.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Go on. I didn't hear about this.
Yeah. Okay, so we all have been operating on the assumption that this election was over, that the votes were on the way to being certified, and that Trump's pleas to turn the machines back on, the Duke brothers, is doomed to failure.
Wait a second, man. I thought several states have already certified the results of their.
They have, yes, because
I thought, the steel was certified.
Well, the steel has been certified. The thing is there is one way that things could change, and that is if we had direct evidence of votes being injected. As the president said this weekend, big, massive dumps of fake votes being put into the system. And to that end, the hot, sticky loads of illegal votes have been discovered, and I think things are going to turn around pretty quickly here. This is from
just so far. There hasn't been any evidence, though.
Or dumps. These are very, very different ways to quantify votes.
Well, they're all coming out. It's like squeezing a toothpaste tube in the middle. It's coming out every which way.
Oh no!
Ropes, loads, and dumps are all being discovered.
Yep. So this was a anonymous post that was certified by a former U.S. Army general, that says, quote, "At this very minute, a covert war is raging across the globe, pitting Trump's DOD and DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency, against black hat deep state factions running the CIA. The good news is Trump is winning. As you know by now, the DOD launched a raid on a CIA-run server farm in Frankfurt, Germany, to secure servers that contained proof of CIA interference with the 2020 election, i.e. backdoor squirtings of election results via Dominion voting machines. But new information is now surfacing that indicates that there was a firefight at the server farm facility involving U.S. Army Special Forces units engaging with CIA-trained paramilitary units that were flown in from Afghanistan in an emergency effort to defend the facility. One CIA officer was killed during the firefight, and he is now being reported across the mainstream media as being killed in Somalia. 5 U.S. Army soldiers were also killed, and they are being explained away as dying in a helicopter crash in Egypt. Despite the deaths, the servers were successfully acquired by the DOD, and those servers were turned over to President Trump's private intelligence group, which is now once again led by General Michael Flynn, recently pardoned and now allowed to process top-secret information since his security clearance has been restored. Here's where this gets good. Sidney Powell is about to roll out expert witnesses in the Georgia and Michigan lawsuits. One of these witnesses has been handed details of the vote theft, which were acquired through 2 means: the Kraken cyber warfare program run by the DOD and information found in the servers, which were acquired during the multiple raids. There were also server farm raids in Barcelona and Toronto, we are told. So things are not as they seem.
Yeah, someone hacked into the mainframe. Damn, that's
they shot their way into the mainframe.
Yeah,
it was even more metal. This is like Black Hat. We're talking like Michael Mann hacking plus shootouts. We didn't think this was possible.
This was a general.
Here it is.
A general who reported this.
Yes, like some guy, General Thomas McInerney or something, some Flynn-like crank who went on some network to talk about it. He seemed credible to me.
How many generals are there?
There's so many generals.
Yeah, because they make it sound like that's the top thing.
Yeah,
but there's like 5,000 generals.
There's a zillion generals, and the thing is that there's a zillion generals in the Army, and then imagine how many there are outside of the Army who used to be generals. I mean, my God,
none of it makes any sense to me. But my sense is that general is like Eagle Scout.
General's number one. I call general.
That's you. After you get the arrow of light, you become a general.
Yeah, it was
Empress. I call Empress.
It was actually the auto insurance general that ordered this raid.
So wait, these are
I've been-
With Shaq. Shaq was there.
these are server farms.
Yes, there's apparently a deep state server farm.
Server farm.
Frankfurt, Germany.
Well, I'm just a simple deep state server farmer. And, I don't like some of these fancy DNI operatives raiding my fields where I grow all the data.
Yeah.
This is good
Apparently,
though,
yeah,
Matt. Like you, I've been petitioning Gareth Edwards to finish the Raid trilogy for years now, and finally we have the Raid 3 server farm. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it seems pretty crazy that there would be like a pitched battle staged in, I don't know, one of the most advanced countries in the world.
right.
Where was it? Was this
Frankfurt, one of the biggest cities in the country, and the financial headquarters of Europe.
The server farm, you like to get let into the server farm, you have to be like a very specific kind of person. You can't be an American. you can't be a guy by yourself. You kind of have to be dressed a certain way, and you have to love piss. You have to love getting pissed on in your mouth.
You have to love piss and funky beats.
Yep.
And only then can you get into the server farm.
You simply say to the deep state guys, "Hut leider nicht."
Well, the other way to get into
folks. Virgil's been to the server farm. Virgil's he's seen it all.
That's where I met Cocaine Mitch.
Well, we found out today that the other way to get in is with some fucking scars and AR-15s and grenades, because they got the servers, and Trump's getting put back in office, folks. Don't worry about it.
I picture like one of the sort of like old timey spy movies where there's like a mountain that goes underground, except that there's like a beer garden that raises up, and underneath there's a whole bunch of servers, but on top are a whole bunch of little happy Germans with their big steins.
Yeah.
Why are all our servers in Germany though? Why aren't they in America?
It
God, does
honestly
this country not do anything?
We can't even
anymore?
steal our
Yeah.
own elections anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, my
Christ.
God.
It's gonna be so funny on election day. Inauguration day, when Biden hobbles out there wearing a boot on his foot, and they hold the Bible out in front of him, and when he goes to put his hand on it, they just slap cuffs on him. And they're like, psych, psych.
Then Trump comes out like Fan Man, just floats onto the stage, karate chops him out of the way, and just takes the oath of office right then and there.
Yep, it's gonna be so awesome.
That's going to be amazing. Sit back and enjoy the show, folks.
Get your popcorn ready. Popcorn ready.
It's going to be amazing. And I got to say, this whole thing where it went from they're going to find the votes, they're going to get the testimony, they're going to send the case to the Supreme Court with all the proof of fraud, to now there's fucking they're doing North Hollywood shootouts in the suburbs of German cities to get server farms. After Biden actually gets in, it's just like the shadow war that's going to happen. There's like a third of the country is going to be following on different like your websites, like Patriot.eagle or whatever, this alternative history of America that is all going to be just massive battles happening.
It's Boz Luhrmann's Biden and Trump.
Yes, ballistics, but Trump versus Biden. It's gonna rule.
No, I mean, Matt, I'm looking forward to year one of the Biden administration, and you'll see like a headline in like the AP or the Washington Post, or like President Biden proposes new legislation for the a tax credit for, I don't know, server farmers or whatever, and then like I can't wait for all the people who are just like, we enter endgame now. The final piece is falling into place, masterfully played by the Kraken team.